Me when I see ISAB's new video. Hey yo, shouts out if this is what you're doing right now. It looks like the monkey's doing a little dance with its arms, and the other blue guy just arms up in the air. Celebrating a new upload, thank you kind sir. It appears they have made the face out of tires. And as for the monkey, animated wooden platforms, and whatever the hell is that I'm seeing. Otherwise, good work. Now somebody here actually recreated Space Truck, and given the tools they have, looks wonderful. It appears this next person one-upped the Space Truck map by making a map of the solar system. From Mercury here all the way to Pluto. Planet size is not to scale. In my IMO, maybe Pluto shouldn't have been included in this map since it's not considered a planet anymore. You know, back in my day, I remember when we had to learn the solar system, and Pluto was indeed considered a planet. That's how you know you're old. I'm loving the animation, the fiery animation of the sun. Also Saturn, sheesh. Like, that spinning disc with a glow around it, it makes it look very legit, especially compared to Jupiter here. I guess they also ran out of assets, so poor Neptune is somehow purple now. The Bloonchipper returns. Guys, they finally added the Bloonchipper in BT5. Unfortunately, you can't play it. Or BT6. Oh, that's cool. Balloons get sucked into the Bloonchipper, and then they go out in 5 different ways. That's a sick effect, especially if you could, like, put a cover over it. Similar to, I think, the mind map I saw earlier. Now, then you can truly imitate the Bloonchipper. I gotta love the smoke effect too. Not sure if there's a way to cover up those balloons without ruining the look of the Bloonchipper, but I love it. Pepe the Frog. I've seen this around on the map browser page for a while, but I guess I never clicked it. Or really noticed it until now. But what can I say? Very well done. Or rather, feels good, man. Saturn must be everybody's favorite planet or something, because this is a wonderful recreation of it. How did they get Saturn to look so circular? Is my question here. And what effect did they use to create, like, the rocks and the rings? I'm not exactly sure what asset that is. Also looks to be a very difficult map on CHIMPS mode. But this map keeps you fully immersed. Well, except for the fact that you probably shouldn't have monkeys on Saturn in the first place. They would probably die instantly. I guess while I'm here, sure, let's just beat it on CHIMPS mode. I switched to here to Etienne, or rather ETN. I'd say personally, Etienne and his spaceship fit pretty well with this theme. Beating this should be pretty simple though. At the end of the day, it's just a straight line map. Well, slightly curved, but you know what I mean. A single lane too. I'm trying to think of some late game towers that would do super well on like a straight line here. That's not Dartling, because I guess I already played around with that the last time I did map editor. I guess maybe Heli? Yeah, sure. I think Comanche got a little bit of a price buff, so I could check that out once I get the 1730 for it. And now I think this leads me to a topic I've been meaning to talk about for a bit. And that's map editor content. I know you guys, at least I've seen in the comments, you guys have been really enjoying all the map editor shenanigans. And now I'm just wondering, what exactly about the map editor content do you like? Is it the showcase of all the cool, interesting maps, like art-wise? Or maybe it's the gameplay of some unique maps also? Okay, we're good for camos. Again, I'm just gonna go for the frickin' Jungle Druid, because single lane OP, and I'm too lazy to figure out something that's better. So I'm asking what I was asking, because if you guys were already enjoying that kind of content, then no need to change it up. Basically, at least that you've seen so far, is I like to showcase maybe a handful of good-looking maps sprinkled in with maps that have pretty good gameplay, or rather, could have interesting gameplay, whether it be in CHIMPS mode or a challenge specifically designed in that map, like that fenced road map, for example. Now, the best of both worlds for map editor content would be like if a map had great art and great gameplay, kind of like what I'm playing right now, for example. But that's not always the case a lot of times. Sometimes you, or most of the time when you see those 3D maps, or maps from a different angle rather, they pretty much sacrifice all gameplay in favor of it looking really artsy. So there's not really, I can't really spend much video time on those maps. Hence why I guess it's better to not lean heavily in one direction and just satisfy both, you know what I mean? Also, can't take that. Okay, so I'm just gonna use drones early. And good. Right, Comanche defense is also a very solid mid-game, so I definitely don't think I'll be having any problems saving up for that. Not if the Cerams have anything to say about that. That is really risky. And now I can pretty much save straight for Comanche, I think. If we're struggling, I guess we'll get a Jungle's Bounty. Daring today, aren't we? Oh, right, also I realized we do have to go for a mid for the Comanche, since it actually blows against DTs. Also, why can't I play stuff in the middle of Saturn here? That's strange. Oh, I think it's because of the rings underneath. I don't know, that's just my guess, or not really, not really. It's only this middle part here. Oh well, I won't question it too much. I'll go ahead and get the mid later. Ooh, had to spawn in my third plane there. It's a bit risky. Actually, I'm not going to be able to afford this by the early 60s, so maybe the Comanche can't do it all. It would be cool if I could afford it, though, in 3 rounds, because then the price cut actually would have made a massive difference in, like, this chimps run here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Next round's going to be a total GG. I do have the UCAV, so let me see, first off, if the planes, 2 of them, can beat, say, a wave. I cannot believe I just took that. Took it up the arse. And now for wave 2 here. Ooh. Also, looks like resetting the round's going to kill me because I didn't have the planes up. I don't have it up anymore, rather, because I reset the round. That's unfortunate. How about instead of just going for the traditional Jungle's Bounty, I'll try, how about, sure, a Snowstorm. All right, new change of plan. I'll use UCAF early so that it lasts for 2 of the waves, as you see. And then for wave 3, I'll just Snowstorm, even though there's, like, no Comanches, and somehow I'll figure out how the hell I'll survive this. Oh, no. Nope, they came back in time. Yep, attaboy. And now, I swear I saw a spot here, please. There we go. I want it in range of both Etienne and the Comanche, because Etienne's UCAV without level 20 does not work on DT, so I gotta make sure both those are covered. Okay, what other cheap tier 5 to round out this defense with? I think I'll try a Moby Limb. I did try it once last update when they buffed it, and it was pretty fun to use, and pretty good too, so I don't see why this would be a bad option. Because I can also reduce RBE by one-shotting like ZMGs, so makes my Comanche easier to, like, have an easier time dealing with stuff, because I think the problem with the Comanche is it just simply isn't strong enough. You can't really outbuff it. Now, I already got Snowstorm, so I probably should go for Absolute Zero next. I do also want to go for a Sabo, like, for round 95. And, of course, don't forget P Mentoring, so that I get 10% faster cooldowns on that Mobile Limb. Alright, got it. Absolute Zero. And here's where the fun begins. I should let the ZMGs get a little bit damage first before actually using the ability. Like that. Take out one of them. Take out a BFB. And smooth sailing so far. Alright, Sabo early. And then I think when Sabo wears off, we'll just use our Absolute Zero. Just blow every ability. Now? Oh crap, I didn't get all of them. Actually, what I did there was I just let the DT get become the first one in line. And then the Elim would auto-target it, so yeah, we got out of that jam. I'll just go for other support options first, so Moet Blue, for example. I know it's probably so actually Relentless. You can never really go wrong with more utility. Etienne's still not level 20. Again, just reiterate, if you haven't seen how Heroes level in previous Chimps runs I've done, it's always beginner mode leveling, or rather, easy difficulty. So even though I'd probably classify this map as an advanced map, you unfortunately get the crummy leveling of an easy map. Unlucky. Alright, 98 tier. Let's start banging out that Elim. By the way, we're doing all this without even a UCAV. Maybe I should use it though. Eh? I probably should. Yeah, I'm using it now. Crap, if it gets through our Snowstorm, I gotta pause quickly. But I think with press we should be good. I just gotta make sure not to use Sabo. I want to see if I can get away with not using Absolute Zero either. Nice. Now we got Perma UCAV. And 99 should be easy. Yep, easy enough that I can save the Elim for to use it immediately. And there it is. We defied the laws of physics. Our monkeys were able to survive Saturn Chimps mode before succumbing to the atmosphere. GG. Comanche, of course, leading the way. You guys are going to be eating good today, because I actually want to do another Chimps run on this map. Space is Water, made by 7, and again, no more words other than, wow. Let's give it a go on Chimps, and just like the title said, you can place water towers on the space. And then I believe there still is land on these 2 platforms here, yes, and then also over here, in the dimensional portals of Monkey Meadow and Town Center. So let me just see how the balloons go, okay. It's basically like, how do I say it? Main Street, but just a little bit curved out. I don't know if that's the best explanation I can give it, but basically one vertical lane, quote unquote, and then one horizontal with each of them intersecting. I think a dart and sub probably should work into Psy at some point. So because there's so much water, do you think we should be going for a largely water strategy? If I did, I probably would have went Brickle. Okay, still no late game ideas, but for early game, I can go for the traditional Alk buff sub strategy. So let me get this one in Twin Guns, and then I can put an Alchemist on the line later. Also, I'm dying. Luckily, I caught that just in the nick of time. Watching again. Carefully, round 15 is always scary. Here's 202. I guess for intel over here, should I just waste money in a sub? Sure, if my other towers don't have camo, I can just turn this to like a 300, and then that'll decamo half the incoming balloons. And turns out the early game for this map is a little bit easier than I thought. For some reason, I was expecting close to like expert chimps level difficulty, but I think this should also be considered advanced. Probably harder than the Saturn map, definitely because of the multiple lanes. Hang on. I just ran into a bug here. I backed out of the game. Watch what happens if I press continue. I don't know why this didn't happen before, but look what just happened. Our game mode just changed to deflation. Now that's an interesting bug, because I was wondering why I wasn't making money. But you see, the problem is that if I change to hard, like go back to chimps mode, it says I have to overwrite my save. So, rip our run. Luckily that didn't happen in like round 98. I think this happened from reloading the game because my game ended up getting stuck on a load screen. So I guess just a warning for those who want to play chimps mode on maps that aren't default set to chimps mode. Basically, if the creator verified it on deflation, like for example on this map here, then that's where you're gonna start seeing problems. What's a foolproof way to beat round 40 here? I think if I just get stronger stim, I should be good. All we got is to pop the mob layer, and then Psy can eat up all the insides. Nice. Okay, so for late game, I think I finally decided on something I might want to try out. That is the Dark Champion. And not just any Dark Champion. I'm talking about the 024 Dark Champion. Again, a tower that's got like a decent amount of buffs in previous updates, so I feel like it might be something worth trying. And the Global Dark Shift too. Like I can Dark Shift from it focusing on maybe this lane over here to back in the intersection. The DPS drop off for 024 probably isn't too much, and who doesn't love massive amounts of range? So sure, let's get it. So for now, the Dumb Dark Knight will need 2 Dark Shifts to like be able to reach down to Monkey Meta here, but I don't think I really want to move it at all. This seems like a good enough spot anyways. So let's keep getting weird with it. I actually want to try maybe a Balloon Impact for round 63, because it's actually okay. The knockback is pretty solid against with late game now. Hopefully the damage it provides is also okay. I'm not going to drop until the round ends, so that I have a way to back out if things go sour. Also, how is Psy not level 10 yet? That's crazy to me. Maybe not the best here to bring if their leveling was going to be slow, which I already knew about. But I brought him anyways. First 2 waves are good. I will probably just stun wave 3. It reaches, that's nice. Yeah, stunning is good because now I stagger the waves even more. Pretty much only half of the density to deal with. Again, great map, gameplay, and art-wise. My only gripe with the gameplay is that this frickin' blossom tree is completely blocking my view of balloons that are leaking on the vertical lane. So because of that, I have to keep a keener eye out. I feel like if I'm going for Dark Champion, what if I just go for Balloon Crush while I'm already at it? I guess that would make every round but 100 easier. Also, again, the same problem. I think we did beat everything there. But boy, is that sketchy. I don't think we're gonna make it another 30k. So let me think of another decent mid-game. You never know. There could be a chance of surviving another $20,000. Not 78, though. I think I'm just gonna use level 10 for this round, right? Just knock back half of the wave, sure. And stun half the wave, too. It looks good to me. And the great news is 70 is long enough that I can stall to get level 10 again. Just hopefully I don't need it for round 79. That'd be nice. Oh, geez. Balloon Impact not having camo detection is something I'll fix for later. This is too sketchy, I feel like. Yep, we're gonna leak at some point. And it's definitely going to be to one of these BFBs popping. I'll use a stun now. Level 10 is actually up again. In time? No, oh, I got it. Holy crap. That's too close for comfort. I think this FBFB has gone too far. No. Only 10k off. I'm gonna add a mob glue. Hopefully that helps even just a little bit. Doesn't really help for there, but it should slow down these FBFBs. Come on. All right, beat that wave. Back on strong. For this FBFB, back on first. Please don't leak. Please don't leak. Nice. Impact clutch. And okay, I'm happy with only spending like 4k that round. Dark Champion, I need you now. I think we're gonna die to this part here. Almost certainly. Alright, here's what I'll try. I'll just keep the Dark Knight on strong for as long as possible. Or at least targeting mob class balloons. Because again, Balloon Impact deals with that. We can use up more of Dark Knight's Pierce on the stuff that matters. I think if anything, we just need more mob damage. Let's use a stun here. Come on. Oh, level 10? Nah. Screw it, let's just go all in on the stun strategy. Main Moab. I think the problem was that the BFBs on the right side were coming in way too hot. So this, as you see, gives us so much more time. I think enough time that we can pretty much beat all of the left lane. We are good, but again, this probably takes us to like round 87 to get the Dark Champion. So hopefully that isn't too much of a detour. Also, whoa, I did not expect 83 to be hard, but what do I do here? Sai doesn't work on mobs yet. I think I'm dead? Or not. That's a huge clump of Moabs, but somehow our Balloon Crush is not Pierce capping. And now just $10,000 to go. This save up is brutal. Just brutal. Okay, I'm gonna try Relentless, but I feel like everything support I buy is just gonna set me back further and further. How much is an extra stun gonna help us here? Let's see, Pierce cap? Nope, Impact is still holding on. Somehow, nope. I am this close to giving up the Dark Champion dream. Let me just do, I don't know, a Spike Storm. It is quite a bit stronger this update, so I'm hoping just the ability can save us here. Let's use it, sure, now. Oh, that makes a huge difference on the Moabs. Hopefully I get it again for the BFBs. Okay, great news. It's up in like 5 seconds. Please, 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 hold on, hold on. No, wait. Wait. Level 10 Sai saved us. And I think this side is good. Again, hopefully that is the last thing I need to buy. Otherwise, I think I'm in trouble if I have to spend even more than this. Although I guess the longer it takes, the more bonus content you guys are getting. So, enjoy, enjoy. Here's 87. I think we use Spike Storm here. Sure. Definitely. Do we use a stun here too? I'd say yes for all these BFBs. 8k to go. Man, we are so close now. I think I have to use Spike Storm for the ZMGs here. Gotta do what you gotta do. Just hopefully, I'll have both sides abilities up. Okay, let's, come on, Spike Storm immediately. Nice. Okay, under $2,000 to go now. Sai ability now shakes Moabs. And boy, did that take forever, but I think we can finally buy Dark Champion. Yep, right on point for round 90. Good riddance. I guess what I'll do now is I'll buy some White-Hot Spikes so that it works on DDTs. Maybe an Overclock for Dark Champion. It has full uptime. And frankly, that should be all we need. Dark Champion still kind of struggles against dense rounds like 94, but again, that's why Overclock is coming right up. Just to make things a little bit easier. Here's 95, for example. Should solo all the way. I think it's good enough that we can beat it the rest of the way without spending any more of our cash. Although I have a feeling maybe around 100 is gonna be a problem. Because the track is pretty short. Again, it takes the vertical. We shall deal with that when the time comes. I'll Spike Storm early to release some density. Level 10 ability to relieve density? Not yet, not yet. We don't have to. One side's cleared. Last side here could probably use like a, I don't know, Moab press, but I think, no, I'm just gonna use level 10. It's not like I need it for 99 anyways. Might need it for 100, but I'm pretty sure the ability comes up in time. FTTs. Final Spike Storm. Ugh. That ain't good because I could have used it for around 100 here, and yep. That, friends, is not enough damage, but luckily, it is a water map. I almost forgot for a second. I can just do First Strike, and all I need to do is do enough damage. So let's Dark Shift over here now. Let's give it a Jungle Drums. Here's an out buff. And now it's all about that timing. First Strike. And GG. Not the cleanest strategy, I'll admit, but good enough. Again, subscribe and stay tuned for more map editor content. And if you're really liking the map editor content, make sure to check out my second channel where I'll be uploading, well, more bonus map editor content, whether it be for my streams or something else. See ya.